Hi, it's Bill Tainter doing a market review video for Sunday, Monday. It's October 30th, 31st. The market would be Monday, October 31st. Here's the different news events we had. 4:45, 7:30 a.m. was Canada, and then nothing throughout the day. And then now coming up is New Zealand, and Australia news is 10:30. This again is Central Standard Time. All right, let's take a look at a couple of different charts. The euro is a great example of, let me just show you how to draw trend lines. Just a little basic here. If you go back, and I just set up a trend line, and if you click it, as you have it set up, you should be able to just single click an object so the little boxes come up, the little selector boxes. Right click and go to trend line properties. Here's where you can change the color, set it up to like black, and how thick you want it. And I just like to use black. So on a downtrend, you connect the highs. So here it is, and okay, so you're in a downtrend. Sunday opens, and it chops along, and look how it retouches this area, and then it drops. Well, this is how you use the channels. Okay, you know, it's coming across here, and it breaks through, and it closes below the black thermal grid. Look how price comes up, touches it again, and drops. Now again, with no news, if everything's lining up here, the trend is down, it breaks, get in a retest here. I'll put an X on there so you can see it clearly. This is where you enter a sell. Let it go down, close. On the retest, you sell it and drop. Look at take profit at the next grid. Beautifully, it chops, and then just continues down. Let's go look at the Great Britain dollar. It's a nice setup today. How look how it's struggling along, and the trend is down, and it breaks 60.44, and it comes up just to the pip. Retest right in here within a couple of pips, 60.44, and then it drops down, and then it struggles, and it doesn't quite get down here, and it starts to float back up. Well, anytime it does this for a couple candles, you go to break even. It's misbehaving. Sure enough, look at it. It breaks above, comes back, retouches. There's your buy. So now it's trending up, breaks, retouches. Here's your buy, and up it goes. Where does it go? It stops dead at this 61.51 red. Now it's close to the London close, and you know, there's a sell opportunity. Just to make sure, what does it do? Is it breaks back down, tests it one more time within 2 to 3 pips, and then drops the rest of the day. So that's basic how we use the channels. Swissy, I haven't looked at the Swissy much today. Oh, look at there, same thing, perfect. It's almost an exact opposite of the euro. See that? It's going along. It gets above, comes back. Sorry, and so it's rising. See, it's got higher highs, and then all of a sudden it's higher lows, and gets above, comes back, touches it, and off it goes. See that? So the Tokyo session opens above 86.17. Look at that. Pulls back into that area and explodes. And then here it breaks again above, pulls back, retest. There's your entry. These are just textbook how we trade. Let it get above that level. Prove that it's broken through there. When it retests it, you enter, and look at the entire free world is right here, and it explodes straight up. That's how you trade the thermal grids, guys. It's that simple. Okay, so there was some intervention last night. We call that is when the Bank of Japan steps in, and we had some major market catastrophe going on here. So fortunately, I wasn't in this on this US yen. However, I was here to experience the slippage, and it blew out on this euro yen, and also lost on the New Zealand yen. So intervention comes when a country steps in. Not much you can do. The only thing is to completely stay away. There wasn't really any news there. So you know, you keep demo trading as you learn and get more experience to watch out for those different, you know, events that come through. So the red bounces, a couple of those were blown out because of this intervention by Japan. But those are the basics I want to show you on the euro and the Great Britain. Again, when it comes to drawing the trend lines, I wanted to teach you how to when it's just start connecting these lows and do this. I call it a fan, and you just kind of start fanning it out and then connect the next two. And what I'm doing is I'm connecting from this low to this one, and then watch, you'll see how it's respected. You go from this one to this one. Look at that. I just connect from this low to this low, and look at how it stopped dead at that line perfectly. And it couldn't get higher, so then you take it from this US low to this next big pullback. Look at where it's struggling now, and then it gets below, and now it's back testing it from this side. So you can draw your trend lines this way is a good practice. Connect the highs, connect the lows. And another good thing to do is to draw your support and resistance horizontally. And what I look for is I'm looking for as many touch points as I can get across the support and resistance. So like here's a line where the candle touched and it struggled here, and you go across. Look at this is the low, these are the highs. That's an important point right there. So that's how I draw. I'm looking for as many touch points as I can to define a support and resistance line, and just play around with that. And then what you learn is you'll learn how to trade that. Like here, it sets up support, and then it goes higher, and then all of a sudden it breaks the support. See how it retests it, drops, comes back up here. Now it breaks above. Look at it. It touches it. Look at that to the pip, and then it can't go as high, and then it breaks down. What does it do? It retouches it twice before it falls. That's price action, price action, price action, price action. Study it, learn it, and perfect it, and that's how you trade it. Now when you start lining that understanding up with these thermal grids, you sell it here, you let it come above here, and it breaks above, and then it comes back, you buy it here, and it's the end of the day, London close, no news, slamming into a thermal red here. You sell it, it comes up, touches it again, retest, you sell it again, and that's how these work. All right. So good luck to you. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. See ya.